Good morning, Mary. How are you today?
Good, good. Good morning, Angelo. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Welcome on Perspective Beyond Borders.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Today I have some question for you about culture.
Okay.
So I hope you have good response about my question. The first question is how important is cultural diversity in the workplace?
I think it's very important because that allow people to have some type of exchange about where they can come from.
Okay. And what are some of the biggest challenges companies face when dealing with cultural differences?
I think the biggest challenges is like how you go about the task that are assigned to you, how you handle the pressure. Because in some culture, people handle pressure much better than other cultures. So
Mhm. And have you ever experienced or witnessed a cultural mis- misunderstanding at work? How was it handled?
um, not at work, but like in personal experience, I have experienced like the difference between the cultures.
Hmm. It was really different.
It was really different.
Okay. How can companies promote inclusion and respect for different cultures?
Like to include people, they could have gatherings, and that way people could meet and exchange on subjects, different subjects. Like at my job, they have barbecues, they have parties for Halloween and whatnot. And that's when people really get together and, you know, talk with each other, exchange about subjects and stuff like that.
That's really good for inclusion.
Yeah.
Do you think diversity improves teamwork and productivity? Why or why not?
I think it can improve proactivity. Like we could be assigned the same task, and the way I go about to handle it and achieve the task, it's not the same way that somebody else is gonna go about it, and we could get together and brainstorming and get the best out of it.
It's different for everybody.
Everybody, yes.
What role does languages play in cultural integration at work?
Oh, a big role. I think it plays a big role. Like we have to speak the same language in order to understand each other. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Like if I, for example, I'm speaking English, you're speaking Chinese, and I don't understand Chinese, you don't understand English, it's gonna be difficult. So we have to have a common language ground so we could understand each other and be able to work with each other.
Did you have an experience about this?
Um, yeah, like at my job, we interact with doctors, and some of them they do speak French or English, but they have a heavy accent. Sometimes it's difficult to understand them. But we try to find little things to understand each other, like, use of words, gestures to understand when it's really hard.
Yes. How can managers ensure fair treatment of employees from different cultures, with different cultural backgrounds?
The rules have to be the same for everybody. You cannot have one set of rule because I'm from that country or this country, and for another person have another rule. Everybody
Hmm.
has to be at the same level, same rules for everybody.
Did you experience that at your workplace?
No, not really.
Okay. And the last question, what advice would you give to someone working in a multicultural team for the first time?
Observe. You have to observe how people work, how people talk, because you're the outsider. So you have to observe how they react to some things before getting into it, and just observe. Be observant. That would be my big advice on it.
That's a good advice.
Thank you. Yeah.
So thank you for responding to my questions, Mary.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
And I hope to see you again on Perspectives Beyond Borders one day.
I will be present.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye.